I mean, is it even possible to do a full face in under 20 minutes as a beginner? It is possible. I believe you just need to go in with low coverage or sheer products, so stay away from too much high coverage. And I believe as a beginner you can do a fullish face in under 20 minutes, because I find that high coverage products need a lot of blending, which takes time. And also, if you go in with small layers, very tiny amounts of products, and carefully slowly build them up, so if you don't start off with just a large amount of product on your face, you can get a full face done in under 20 minutes. This is a hydrating mist, but it has a sticky it has a sticky finish, like it's once it dries down it's sticky, so I like that as a primer in addition to that Maybelline Luminous primer. While that is drying down on my face, I'm going to do my brows, and to do my brows I use brow soap as well as a brow pen, concealer. This is the LA Girl concealer in Espresso. Spray a little bit onto the product, pick up some product using a spoolie brush, brush that into the brows to coat the brows, and then I brush the hairs up. And I just push them up like this. I push them up like that. And then I just finish it up like that. And then I just smooth it down, and then using that spoolie brush I just shape the top of the brows so they don't look, so I don't give an electrocuted look. My face is now dry, so it's sticky thanks to that hydrating mist. Just gonna put a little bit over here, a little bit over there, some over here, some over there, a bit like that. MC45 over here. For my bronzer, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the shade C16. While I'm waiting for the concealer to dry, let's start to carve out the under eyes using the LA Girl concealer. Hair-like strokes to fill in the brows. Brow pen side, and this is in the shade Espresso. No, I'm lying. This is in the shade Chocolate. Okay, so I'm just going in and filling. Most of the filling will obviously happen towards the tail, and I'm just filling it in. Okay, so I'm not looking for a super defined eye, but I'm just trying to fill in the gaps. distributing the product evenly through the brows with the spoolie. I'm satisfied. I'm going to use whatever is left on the brush to carve out just the top tail. Just the top tail. And then I'm just gonna use this dry sponge to blend it all out. And the reason why I'm using it dry is so that it doesn't take away from the coverage, but just only to blend it out. That's what I want. And I'm blending it downwards onto the eyelid. I'm going to use this Real Techniques mini sculpting brush to blend out the bronzer. I'm blending it upwards into my forehead. So C16 is not too dark, but I just love the red undertone that it has. It's not, I think it's a 2 shades darker because I'm C14, so I think it is just like 2 shades darker than me, but it just has this nice red undertone to it. Using this powder puff to blend out the concealer. So here I'm not looking to brighten up too much. Just wanna lightly conceal my dark marks, and then I'll use the powder if I feel like being extra bright under my eyes. I'll use the concealer just to hide out some dark marks. If you feel you need a bit more coverage, just add a bit more. So the powder puff is also another way to blend out the concealer but still keep the coverage. So starting off with a little bit of pumpkin to the high points of my cheeks. I'll blend that. So these are tints, they don't have that much pigment or coverage. I'm going to take whatever is left to my forehead because it's an orange blush. Cinnamon bun. I'm going to look up and I'm just going to lightly set using the brush. And also this is a full coverage powder, so because I don't want too much coverage, that's why I'm using the brush. And then I'll set on the eyes as well as my brows. To deepen that bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Deep Dark. And I'm going to go into this one. Hold the brush at the end and I'm just going to sweep it because I'm not trying to do too much, and I'm just gonna sweep in circular motions. MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural powder in the shade Deep Darkest, and I'm just gonna use that to sit all over my face, holding the brush at the end and just lightly sweeping that over the face. This is the entire face. It's not matte at all. Boom. I needed a bit more coverage, so I'm gonna go in with a brightening powder under the eyes as well as some powder foundation around my mouth. Now, if you don't like the powder foundation, you can also use a skin tint or low coverage foundation of your choice. But I'm liking it. This is very nice. Like, I could wear this daily to the office, to work, to run errands, to sit at home and look cute.